let's observe three simple things, three simple rules. Let's be respectful of each other. We comes from different backgrounds. We come from different country. Obviously, we comes with different experiences. Okay, so let's be open about the differences and the similarities that we have in each other, and be supportive of each other. Some of us are not really fluent in English, and some of us are really okay with it, with your English. That let's be supportive of who needs help and who are good. All right, and be participative. Be participative in terms of speak in the chat, mingle around when you are assigned to your breakout room later. Always participate in the conversation, because this is your chance to actually practice your English here with other friends. So use it well. They will not check up on you to say, hey, you are lacking. Hey, you are doing not so great. No, we will not do that because we are all adults here. So you need to be participative on your own. Okay? And before we start with icebreaker tonight, I need you guys to unmute for a while, because there is something I want you to do. Can everyone just unmute for a while? Okay, I see Sanai already unmuted her mic. What about the others? It's okay. It's okay. All right. I'm not sure who that is.
I think
but if you can, if you can mute for a while. If you have TV in the back, maybe you want to mute for a while. But the rest, you can unmute, because yesterday was Taka-san's birthday.
Oh, thank you.
Happy birthday,
Happy
Taka.
birthday.
Happy birthday.
I want you to unmute it. Let's sing a happy birthday song to Taka, everyone. Okay? 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday
to you. Happy birthday to Taka. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Taka.
Thank you very much.
You can ask. You can. I'm not sure whether you can ask him how old he is or how young he is this year, but you can try after this. Okay. So thank you, everyone. You can mute yourself back. Okay. Before we start, we have very simple group bingo as ice breaking activity. Okay. Do you see the questions on each boxes? So how we're going to play this is, I will ask a question to one person. Let's say, I want to ask Taka. Taka, do you prefer hot or cold weather? And then Taka will answer. Will answer, I prefer the cold weather. Now I will call upon Jinsan. Taka said, okay, now I will call Jinsan and ask, Jinsan, what is your favorite book?
I see.
So that's how we're going to play it. Okay?
Okay, sure.
So I'm not going to pass to you, Taka.
Okay.
All right. My question is, I don't have a question, but I want to pass to Sanai. Sanai, you can choose any questions that you want to answer. Because you're the first person. Yeah. Should I give you the question?
Yes.
Okay, all right. I will give you the question. Okay? If you can be anywhere in the world right now, where will you go?
I would go to Australia.
Australia. Okay, good answer. Sanai, you can call up anyone and ask a question from any other boxes.
Okay, I'll ask. Um, I'll ask. Can I ask Jin-san?
Sure.
Okay. How long have you been teaching at your current school?
Thanks, Sanai-san. Hi, everyone. I'm Jin-san. I've been teaching for almost 5 years. Okay. All right. So, who should I call? How about Yas-san, Mr. Yas? Okay. My question is, what's the main app you use with students for distance learning?
It's for distance learning. Maybe Zoom. I'm using Zoom with my students to teach English. Okay.
Okay, yes, you can pass it.
Yep, I passed to who else? Okay. Shizuko sensei. Shizuko-san, okay. Why do you want to practice your English?
Why do you want to?
Because
I want to use English in our school in the future.
Cool.
Cool. Okay.
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 So,
Pass
Can
it
I
on.
ask any question?
Yes. Pass
Yeah.
the question that hasn't been asked yet.
Okay. Amir-san.
Amir.
If teachers get together and eat, will you cook or order in?
Okay, thank you, Tanaka. Okay, if teacher get together and eat, will you cook or order in? I will order in because I'm not very good in cooking, so I will use the apps Food Panda or GrabFood to order the food.
okay. Thank you very much.
Okay, now I will pass the question to Satomi. One thing that should stay the same after pandemic.
Oh,
That's a difficult
that's
question.
difficult question. Stay the same after pandemic. Okay. So I like that online meeting like this. So usually we can't see each other like this. So we go to the Malaysia and then meet you and then be a friend. But now we can be friend in online. So I want to stay the same this style.
Wow,
Cool.
good
Wow,
answer,
good.
Satomi.
Thank you. All right. Oh, I will pass. Okay. I will ask Salvi. Okay. Okay. Your student prefer learning face to face or online?
Oh, okay. Hi, Satomi. Okay, my student prefer face-to-face. So next week on Monday, we have to go to the school. So we have physical school next Monday.
Yay.
Thank you for the question, Satomi.
You're excited.
All right. Okay. So the next one will be, let me see. Toshi-san. Okay. May I know what is your favorite book?
My favorite book, or rather my favorite author Is that okay?
Yeah.
Yeah. So the Seicho Matsumoto, who is a very famous fiction writer, not kind of detective stories or whodunit stories, but at the same time, he is good at depicting, describing the society and human being. Yeah, so that's why I like it. I like him.
Okay.
I think every question was already covered. No,
No.
still some
We
questions
still
left.
have 2 questions left. The red box and the light green box.
Okay. So let me see. I don't know who was not called their
You
name.
you can call anyone from
Anyone?
the participant. Yeah.
I sorry. So Tim Bimbin-san. Tim Bimbin-san. Is it okay to pronounce? Ting Wing Wing.
Oh, Ting Ying Ying.
Ting Wing
Ting
Wing.
Ying Ying.
So okay. Hot or cold weather? Is this question?
Yeah.
What does this question mean? Hot
Do
or-
you prefer
Do you
hot
prefer?
or cold? Yeah.
So my question is, do you prefer hot weather or cold weather?
I prefer cold weather.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, last question, Ting Ying. Who would you like to ask that question to?
Is that Marie from Japan?
Yep.
Yeah. So what's the last question?
The light green box.
Oh yeah. How long have you been teaching at?
That's Jinsan question. Sorry. Okay, so we've actually, yeah. But do you want to ask that question to Mary?
I just simply pick one.
Okay, you can pick anyone.
If teachers get together and eat, will you cook or order in?
I probably won't cook by myself. If I do that, I will ask all the teachers to cook together. Probably Japanese food. Yeah, but I have ordered sandwiches or pizza for the gathering.
I see. Okay. That's nice getting to know each of us. So we know each of us a little bit better tonight. We will have other activities as well. So thank you so much for participating. Taka will go through with you the agenda for tonight. Taka?
Yeah, sure. Okay. Oh, wait a moment. Not this is that one. Okay, let's say here. Okay, so let's go into the today's agenda. So currently we did the opening and we are going to do the new member introduction after this. And then we are having first conversation and the sharing space and second conversation. So we will have only one breakout room, so which means we don't really swap people. So here, and here, you will have the same people. And after that, we can have open conversation to share our idea and the feelings. And in the end, we will have announcement for time and closing. So today as well, we have, if I'm not wrong, if we have 3 newcomers. So first, could you introduce yourself, Yuko-san?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, my name is Yuko. I teach English at Seto City, Aichi Prefecture, Japan. And I've been teaching English for more than 10 years. And this year, I'm going to teach Junior 1 and Senior 2nd students. Is that all the
Yeah.
introduction? Is that enough?
Yeah, thank you very much.
Yes, nice meeting you.
Okay, next, Mari-san, could you introduce yourself?
Hi, my name is Marie, and I live in Madison, Wisconsin in United States right now. I teach at school for the Japanese speaking children here in the States. And their age are from 4 years old, which is kindergarten, up to, let's see, I don't know what, 16 years old.
Oh.
Yeah. I am principal there, so I oversee all the children. So the age group, I don't really have specific. I mean, I mostly teach the middle school children, or 5th or 6th grade. But this past year, I had the opportunity to teach 2nd grade. They're really small kids compared to middle school. Yeah, mostly we teach Japanese in Japanese. And yeah, because of the pandemic, we didn't have much time, so we focused on Japanese only. Usually we teach other subjects as well. But yeah, thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. And thank you very much for coming from all the way from the United States.
Thank you.
I'm glad to have you.
Thank you.
So, okay, so I think it's a final third person, Paloma. Yeah, Paloma, could you explain yourself?
Hi. Well, I think that you said it in a good way. It's Paloma.
Paloma. Okay, Paloma.
With the O, Paloma, because it's a Latin American name. So I'm from Colombia, and now I'm living in Italy. I'm currently in Italy, and well, I'm a CEO and co-founder to an NGO in Colombia. I'm now a student here, but our NGO try to encourage human rights defenders, also young leaders in Colombia. Because, well, our country, yeah, is, I think that is true, a lot of just not conflict, also post-conflict and other things. Well, and we teach leadership and social security, and in general, the holistic security. So this is my area, and well, I'm here to enjoy these Zoom calls.
Wow, thank you very much for coming.
Thanks to you.
Okay, as we have newcomers and the really brilliant people from the beginning to now. So let's go into the first reflection time. So as we are having kind of reflective questions and then try to think positively and reflect back a good way. So we will start from the easy question. So let's share one heartwarming event in this week. What happened in this week? So that's a question. So first.
Yeah, I would like to add, it is not something that you need to experience yourself. It could also be other people experience or something you see.
Right. So Atika, could Could you break out?
Right. So I'll be bringing you guys to your breakout room. You have 25 minutes to talk to each other, get to know each other, and most importantly, share one heartwarming, at least one heartwarming event that happened this week. Okay? We'll see you guys in 25 minutes.
Okay. So everybody went, right? Oh, I cannot hear you.
Do you want to go to the room where Shizuke, I think Shizuke and Yusuke is?
Yeah,
I remember last time you said you want to do some explanation. So
yeah. I will go around and see all of them.
Okay, cool.
So oh, you said the time. Okay, cool.
I already said, yeah.
That's really important. Okay, so I will go around.
All right.
See you soon.
See you.
Yeah.
Something that you saw?
Yeah. Okay. So I
maybe you could share that.
Yeah, sure. Thank you. So I watched. Do you know the? Oh, I forgot the name. Instagram. I
Oh,
watch.
Instagram.
Yeah,
Okay,
I watch
yeah.
Instagram every day. Then I like seeing the babies' daily life. You know.
Oh, okay.
I
Babies,
really
human
like
babies.
human baby.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Okay.
Then yeah, so that baby is started to talking, and yeah, the talking so yeah cute, and it made me relax, and I'm feel really nice. So
Oh, okay.
that is one heartwarming event
Is
for
that
me.
the first time the baby speaks or?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's so cute.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Are you can I ask, are you a mother?
No.
Oh,
Not
are you
yet.
still you are not married yet? Are you single?
I'm not. Yes, I'm single.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
but yeah, I really like babies, so I like others' baby too. So
Oh, okay.
yeah. So how about you, Sky?
Me, on Facebook they have so many videos. People put a lot of videos on YouTube, and one of them I watched with my husband was about also babies, but babies are sparrow babies. It's a type of bird, very small, pretty bird, colorful. And the one that I watched was two babies actually, and these babies
And go for supper later.
You feel hungry.
Yes, I'm hungry now,
Okay.
Sunny-san.
Okay, next time.
Sure, no problem. Okay. Thank you
Okay.
so much, Sunny-san. Okay,
No
Selby-san, your
problem.
turn.
Thank you.
Okay, so let me see. Thinking about, all right. Okay. Well, this 1 week holiday, normally I will the heartwarming will be what?
The SOP. We have face mask, and we wash our hand with hand sanitizer, and we have social distancing. So we had a great time during the wedding. Okay, that's all.
That's nice. The wedding
Yeah.
ceremony is always fun and then heartwarming.
Yeah.
And how many people were there?
I think about 500 people.
Wow, that's so many.
Very big wedding.
Yeah, but they come bit by bit from 2 p.m. until 6 p.m. So they come 100, go back.
I see. They were
100.
divided.
Yeah,
Can I ask you?
Yes.
What kind of people was invited?
Family, friends, relative, and people in the housing area.
Yeah, I see. Thank you.
Is that your culture to call so many people? Like
That
500
is
people?
small. That is small. If
Small.
ordinary, maybe 2,000 or 3,000.
Wow.
But because of the COVID-19 pandemic, we only limit to 250 to 500. That
I
is considered
see.
small.
Mm.
Because if
That's
not, we can invite the whole village. So the whole village is like 1,000. We cut until only 250 or 500 people only.
I
And
see.
people cannot commute state by state. So right now there is a restriction.
Teacher in the group, and then we'll say something like, we'll give you 3 minutes, and then you need to find anything that it's red, the color red, and then we will set the timer, and then they have to go find anything that's red from from the house, and then we'll compete how many we can get, each group can get in 3 minutes. So that's the one thing we're gonna do. Another game we will do is we're gonna come up with a list of the things, the little things that teachers may be able to do, and like I don't know. Somebody wrote like maybe you stand on your 1 foot for 1 minute or something like that. Okay, and then the student will have to student will have a list, and then they will need to pick if the teacher can really do it or not. And then if the teacher can be successful doing standing on the 1 foot, the group will win. And then if the teacher won't be able to do it, they're gonna lose. So we need to come up with a list of things, simple things like that by next Wednesday. Then we'll finish planning for this event. So that was fun things to it was kind of fun meeting. We reflected on last year, but it was fun meeting to just come up with something fun other than something that has, we don't really have to be thinking so much of, okay, we have to make them study more. It's gonna be really simple, fun event. So it was fun. So I might not say it was heartwarming, but it was heartwarming to me. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Okay, Sis Hong, want to give a shot?
Okay, so it's my turn now. Hello, Taka. Okay, actually during this week I'm not very feeling well. That day my sprain, I had the sprain back. Okay, then I
don't believe in this kind of stories of love, but it's my case. So please, girls, believe in love. And now we have 15 minutes in rest. So just, I don't know.
It just you can talk freely, anything. And to me, let me share my heartwarming experience.
Great.
Yeah, it was a great moment. That actually this week was a very good week. Somehow this was my birthday week, and also I got many good news. So I feel some coincidence. And the one thing is I got a contact from one of the university professors who is specialized for the second language acquisition. So maybe, hopefully, we can work together. That's really like a fortunate for me as a provider of ESL education. And also another thing is, what was that? Another big news. I forgot. It's too big. Oh, my previous professor in the United States said to me that he can show up in my kind of promotion video to support my business. So that was really fantastic too. And, I have another one, but I don't remember. It was overwhelmingly happy, so I forgot. But anyway, so that's all. Yeah.
Like on the other hand, in my story, my last story, because it was kind of a sad story, if I can say. I will share with you guys this week, the last week. I think I applied to this a fellowship. The name is Bio Leadership, and is made by English guys. Well, and then this week I received the congratulations email, and was like, oh no, I can't believe it, I passed. So well, I will start. I think that in a couple of weeks. Sorry. So I'm really happy about it, because it was like an interview. I don't know, email. Well,
what's bio leadership?
Wait, I will share here an email if you want to check the. It's a really good program, and they connect how the nature works in general. How the humans will be connected as I don't know, in our projects, in our, for example, in my NGO, and then, well, it will be a good time for learn and to learn and to share with others.
So it's related to kind of sustainability, and also.
Sorry,
it's about sustainability and also the human connection and the co-creation.
Yes. I love the both topics.
Cool.
All with sustainability, and because I think that is the first or the main fight in now.
Yeah, in this world now. Yeah. Okay.
Well, girls. So now, if you remember another, just your time. Another arm broke to your kid thinking, or leg. Did you kid broke any leg, or I don't know, fingers or something like that? Because I broke one of my fingers when I was a kid.
Oh, really? So yeah, if you finish all the like sharing about heartwarming experience, you can feel free to speak about anything. Yeah.
All right. It's my son.
Cool. Yeah.
It's
so cute. Yeah, so cute.
So that, I just told them that he broke his arm last few weeks.
last session, I
That's quite long.
Yeah, because this is not ordinary secondary class. This is pre-university class. Pre-university student classes.
Ah.
They are preparing to go to university. So they are taking A level.
So you teach them English almost every day.
Yeah, every day I teach them English. Either I have 1 period or 2 period. Either 40 minutes or 120 minutes. So I have enough time to teach them.
Yes, that's nice.
Yeah, I also teach them according to skills. Same like you. We have writing, reading, listening, and speaking.
So, which one do you think is the most important skill from speaking, writing, listening, reading? Which is the most important point?
The most important, I think, is writing because they have to answer question, and in the question, a lot of marks is from writing.
So, what kind of question do you give them when they need to write?
There are two kind of question for writing. One is writing emails or writing letters, informal letter and formal letter. And one more is expository writing, that is open-ended long essay. That is 350 words. Long essay.
350 words.
Yeah.
So do you give them a certain topic to write?
For the question for the pre-university student, the question are a bit tougher. It's about opinion. Example question. Civic mindedness is lacking among students today. What is your opinion?
Yes.
So they have to write 350. They have to give 3 points. They have to use their opinion, 3 points. Why they say that civic mindedness is lacking among teenagers today in Malaysia.
Do they have enough skill to write more than about 350 words?
Before they learn how to write, I brainstorm with them. So they have to write the introduction. Introduction maybe around 50 words. And then for the 3 points, maybe 100, 100, 100. So I brainstorm with them. They say out the points and we discuss how to make the essay.
Can I ask
That's
you?
very interesting.
Yeah.
Sorry, Shirko-san. I
Oh,
talked about
okay.
English teaching so long.
Students in Malaysia,
are they good in English?
Do they have the confidence to say English?
According to the student, if they live in the rural area, they don't have enough confidence. But they live in the city, they have much confidence because all of them are speaking in English to one another. So in the rural, not so good. In the city, they.
Right. Welcome back, everyone. I think everyone is here. I would like to call upon maybe 2 person who would like to volunteer to share the heartwarming experience or incident they heard from their partner, not their own experience. But can you recall one heartwarming experience or incident from your speaking partner just now? Anyone want to volunteer? I see. When I say volunteer, everyone suddenly just becomes quiet, really quiet. All right. Okay. Can I call upon Sanai?
Yes.
Yeah. Please share, Sanai.
Okay, I talked to Ivy and Jin Sang, and both of them are looking forward to meeting students on Monday.
That's cool.
So they're really happy that they'll be able to see their students face to face.
Right. Okay. Do you want to call upon one person? I give you the power to popcorn to anyone.
Okay. Can I call on Anne? Yes.
Yes. Anne.
Okay, thanks, Annie. Okay, all right. Yeah, my friends, they shared on, they had good lunch with their friends. And since it's school holiday, so nothing much actually happened for them to share much. So, but they had good lunch. They had outing with their friends.
All right. Okay. Thank you, Anne. Thank you, Sanai. All right. That's a very quick open sharing that we are going to have. We will also repeat this process later after breakout room 2. I hope you guys are not shy to just say, okay, I want to talk and share. Okay. Right. Before we start with our second breakout room session, I have something to share with you guys. I would like to introduce a new slot, which is sharing space. So we have asked this in the Google form whether you want to take part in sharing space. So today I will be demonstrating to you how you can do your sharing space later. But I will start the first, I will start the first sharing space. And you can talk about anything. It doesn't have to be education related. It could be your experience. It could be a review or anything. So today, I want to talk with you a story about learning foreign language. I know all of us here, English is a foreign language. It's not our first language, but I'm also learning other language at the moment besides English. So I want to tell you a story about learning foreign language and my experience through it. Okay, I'm going to show you a picture. Okay. Based on the picture alone, can you type in the chat, where do you think the guy in the photo comes from? Which country? Can you type in the chat which country the guy standing next to me in the photo comes from? I see many say China, Korea, Japan. Okay, China, Japan, China, Japan, China. Some say Korea. Okay. Thailand. Wow, Salvi said Thailand. Okay. That's unique answer. Okay, answer Korea. Okay. So the answer is very simple. So the guy standing next to me comes from South Korea. He's originally from Gwangju, South Korea. So tonight's story is actually not my story alone. This is a story of Inso and me, and this is our story about our experiences learning foreign language. So let me tell you a bit about me and Inso. So Inso is, as you know, I've told you, is from South Korea and I'm from Malaysia. Do we have the same first language? Of course we don't. So how do we talk with each other then? So obviously, Inso speaks Korean. I, on the other hand, speaks Malay and very, very, very basic Korean. How do we speak to each other? We mainly use English. I would say I have an okay level of English. However, for Inso, Inso has an average English, like a so-so. So we have been talking with each other for a few years now. And usually how we talk to each other is we send texts through Facebook messengers. We send each other texts. We also do video calls on Skype. We use that. And recently, we have tried voice calling via Kakao Talk. So we have tried everything. We send texts to each other, we video call through Skype and Zoom, and we also talk on the phone via voice call. Since I told you that we have been talking for a few years now, right? And we have different level of English proficiency, and we have different level of basically Korean proficiency as well. Even though I speak basic Korean, I speak Korean before I met Inso, but it doesn't mean that I'm very fluent in Korean. We don't always speak in Korean. We mainly speak in English with each other. Sometimes I speak a little bit Korean with Inso, and Inso speaks in a little bit Korean with me as well. So we have been talking in Korean and also English. We have never tried speaking in Malay, but maybe we can try that after this. So over these few years, there are a lot of instances where we think we cannot understand the other person. There are a lot of instances where we're trying to explain stuff and then we get frustrated because either the other person cannot understand what we say, or we get frustrated because we think we are not good enough. We think the other person, because we think that the message cannot get across, right? So we have been experiencing all of these language barriers and communication barriers when we talk with each other. Obviously, because we don't speak the same language. Even when you speak the same language, misunderstanding tends to happen, correct? So last Monday, when I talked to Inso, and I tell Inso, hey, you know what? I'm co-organizing global teacher conversation with teachers from Malaysia and Japan, and a few other teachers from other countries as well. He gets he gets very motivated, and he gets very excited to know that other people are also practicing English when English is not your first language. So it's the same situation as he is in right now. He is practicing his English, trying to improve his English, and I'm trying to improve my Korean. So we were talking and said, why don't we both share something to the teachers as a motivation? So share our 2 years plus experience with each other and what we learned throughout this year when it comes to practicing foreign language. Okay, so before I share with you advice and tips that we want to share with you guys, Inso and I also had organized a Learn Korean language to Malaysian people last year when the pandemic started. So Inso was in Vancouver, Canada that time. Now he's already in Korea. And we're in Malaysia. So we hosted a Zoom Korean language learning for Malaysians that are interested. We use Korean, basically, of course, Korean and English. So Inso gets to practice his English and we get to practice our Korean language. So there are three advice or tips that we want to share with others, the learnings that we have found throughout the years, and it's in the PET. It's not the pet animal that you have in the house, not that kind of PET, but it's an acronym. Okay, so the first one is T. Try. Try, and try again and again and again and again and again. Okay. You might feel that you are not good enough. You might feel that you are lacking in some way, right? But when it comes to language, when it comes to practicing foreign language, it's always improve with quality rather than not quality, quantity rather than quality. So as long as you keep using that language, you will improve eventually. So try and use that language you want to improve on as much as you can. That's T. And the second one is what INSO has been doing is explain in many ways and use visual if needed. Use photos, use pictures. Over the years, INSO has been explaining to me stuff. Sometimes I don't understand what INSO said. So INSO just, okay, let me send you a picture of what I just said, because there are certain Korean words that I understand or English words that I don't understand when he said it, because pronunciation is different. So he sent me pictures, and that he also try and explain, if not pictures, okay, imagine. I will explain to you what the characteristic of the thing I told you about, and then you can imagine until I get the picture. So that's INSO's ways of improving both of our languages. And the most important tips that we want to share with you guys is P, which is patience. It's about being patient. This is something that Inso and I have learned through this 2 years plus, and we learned that this is the key or the most important tips when it comes to improving or practicing foreign language, and when it comes to talking to other people in foreign language. Why we say patient is important, it's not just the point that you need to know is not just being patient to the other person, your speaking partner, not just being patient to the other person, but being patient to yourself, because improvement doesn't happen in one day, right? So let's say, oh, I practice speaking English today, doesn't mean tomorrow you will get better instantly. So you have to be patient when you make mistakes. You have to be patient when you cannot get your message across. You have to be patient listening to other people speaking. So both Inso and I think that the most basic, the most foundation thing to remember when practicing foreign language is to be patient. So this is it for my sharing space. I hope what I have shared with you guys, this PET is helping in any way. I know this is very basic. I know this is very common, but Inso and I really sincerely think that these three, especially patience, is very important. Okay, so I will open the floor if you have any question, maybe 1 or 2 minutes. You can type in the chat if you want to ask question, or you can just unmute your mic if you want to ask questions as well.
I have a question.
Yep.
What course did you and your partner take when you're is it in may I know which country that you both of you are you studying together or what?
No.
Or just a friend?
Yeah, so I met Inso when I was traveling in Taiwan. and Inso was also traveling in Taiwan at that time. So the first picture that you saw is actually a picture in front of Ruifang train station. So near near a tourist spot in Taiwan. So we met there. And then we don't have any similar place, or we don't take any courses like formal courses, but we improve by speaking to each other. So we talk to each other a lot. So that's how we improve. Me improving in Korean and Inso improving in English. I see Anne raising her hand. Yeah, do you have a question, Anne?
I accidentally pressed, sorry.
All right, thank you. So did I answer the question just now? So like I shared, we have tried so many things. We tried texting, we tried voice calling, we tried video call, we tried everything basically, so that we have the chance to practice. All right.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think we can go into the next
Yes, right.
reflection time.
Of course. We will move on. Thank you so much for the question. If you have any further question, you can always ask me in the chat later. We will be moving on to our second breakout room. So this is the reflection question for the second breakout room. What is your educational philosophy? If you think the word philosophy is too big and too difficult, then you can think of what is most important to you as a teacher. Okay? I will be sending you guys to breakout rooms. See you in 25 minutes.
Yeah, Atika, thank you very much for sharing.
Right.
Yeah, I will go around and scatter this question.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Important to you as a teacher. So can I start first, or is there anyone wants to start first?
Could you?
Okay. Okay, Yusuke. Yeah, you want to start first? Go on.
Yeah.
I on Earth.
Oh no, Taka-san is here. Okay, luckily he didn't hurt anything.
What is that?
Don't worry.
Okay. Please, like share something in the open sharing moment later.
Okay, we will do so.
What
No.
Okay. Okay.
Thank you, Taka-san.
Thank you, Mr. Taka.
On-san, we just start.
Okay.
Sisong can.
Okay. I just share my learning English story. Okay. Actually, I start to speak my English after I teaching, and I teach in the first group, and then when I was there.
How
Can
about
I go?
you, Nicole?
Yes. So according to Linda, you told us that the Finland education, the living skills.
Yes.
But soft skills are really, really good for just empower them to go on towards to their goals. So That is my
Okay. Yeah, we teachers have to learn, have to keep learning.
Anything else from Yusuke?
Anything else? Anything else? Yeah, it's only yeah. It's only
Oh, okay.
yeah.
That's the important thing.
Uh-huh.
How
So
about you?
what about how about you, Satomi?
Me, my educational philosophy is that education is for children's happiness.
Oh,
So
okay.
in the future, students will live on more than 30, 50 to 60 years. So when that time, I want them to be happy as
Oh, okay.
themselves. So when we, so that's
In an apartment, okay, with Uganda and Filipinos. Hi, Mr. Taka.
Sorry, I have to stop you. So why suddenly both of you enter our room?
So
Making us
I mean,
nervous.
being you know, yeah, when we met people from other countries, being patient and then tolerance, okay, is important, you know. So you have to be like,
Yes,
you cannot be
agree.
like very selfish about yourself, you know. You have to understand their cultures, and then the way you talk also, you have to be
Yes,
be
correct.
aware, you know, because sometimes it might hurting somebody's feeling. So there was a day I still
Correct.
remember when I was there for
Between teacher and student, I let my student express themselves freely, and I like to have conversation with my student. I do it all the time with my Form 6 student, so that they can speak with me, and when they speak with me, they can improve their speaking skill. Yeah. Even for Form 6 student.
In Japan, one of the teachers point to guide children, students, is to, you know, how can I say, to let the student to behave themselves, be polite. So sometimes teachers are too strict to, you know, let the students be very patient. And then, so I think, you know, too strict atmosphere is not good for children to speak up freely. So I just let the children, the students, to relax themselves, to enjoy the class.
So
I try to do that.
I agree. I think so too.
So in primary school in Japan, do you like allow the student to try a lot of things? I mean, do you go for value
in English or communicate in foreigners? Then no, then I want them to think widely and know and understand, and I want them to understand each other. So by doing so, I want to keep their interest for the education. So maybe it's like same, like math is also the like in my case, I don't like math because I couldn't understand the physics. So if the teachers tell the physics very in detail, I might be interested in math. So I want
All everyone should have access to education. So I think it is just unfair when I see rich people, they can, travel, studies overseas because they can pay for the tuition fees. But for the poor, they cannot have the same opportunities to study overseas. Maybe they get a lower quality of education because of about that. And I think that, in Malaysia, education is for everyone, regardless if you have money to pay for the school fees or not, but it is affordable actually. So that's what I like about Malaysian education system. So even if you are living in a countryside, you are so far away from school, there are buses or vans provided to take you to school, to the nearest school. So that is what I meant by it should be, education opportunity should be available for everyone. So I think that is important for me. What do you think, Yusuke? Do you agree?
Yeah, I have a question. In Malaysia, is there not equality? What
inequality?
Inequality. Yeah.
Inequality?
Inequality.
No, everyone gets education, but I see like on the internet, in some third world countries, education, children, they cannot attend schools because of certain traditions maybe, and then because of money. So students, there are so many dropouts, school dropouts, meaning they leave schools at an early age because they need to work to earn money to help their parents, so they cannot continue their study. So yeah, in Malaysia, the compulsory education is until until 17 years old. Yeah, compulsory from 7 years old until 17 years old. So after 17 years old, it's up to them. If they want to work and help their parents, yes, they can go and work. But before that, we try to keep our students in school. We don't want them to stop their study, before they are 17, because it's a waste of human resource, I think. And the government wants to, people to be educated, to get a good job, yeah. But I noticed in some countries there are students who they don't go to school because because schools are far away, they don't have money, they don't have transportation. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's why I think education, it should be for everyone. It should be, if we can afford it, then education should be free.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, in Europe, many country has free tuition for university till university.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's amazing for Japan.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree.
Okay.
I agree you.
Everyone.
Satomi, what are you writing? Maybe you want to share with us?
Writing. Yeah, I really agree with your idea. Education is for everyone. So I have been to Philippines 3 times as volunteer before.
Oh,
This
Philippines, yeah.
kind of poor village. So
Yeah.
this time, yeah, I saw some children that you say the dropout. So the oldest sister have to drop out because she wants her brothers to go to school. So she needed to work. So she quit the school. So I remember. Yes. So I want make this situation changed. So sorry. It reminds me of my volunteering. Yeah. activity.
Oh, you did volunteering before? Yes,
Yeah.
Taka.
Sorry, sorry, I just disrupted you. So you can
Oh,
continue.
okay.
Let me share one small story about this education equality.
Yeah.
Actually, this age, the education equality will be very, very critical to people. Why? Because in the past, if they cannot do agriculture, they can be a taxi driver. If they cannot do the taxi driver, they can be a restaurant servant. And then if they cannot do that, then they can be a salesman in the some area. But now, if people cannot do the taxi driver, then they need to get a job in the tech industry or whatever. You know, that level of the job is getting higher and higher, and then middle class management is decreasing and disappearing, and the sales and and things. So if we didn't have good quality and also equitable education in the society, most probably we will create very, very, like a, how can I say, serious gap between people who can get any education and then who cannot. It's really seriously don't really have any one job in the world for those people. So I think you all are raising very important point as a your philosophy.
You know, Taka, what concerns me the most right now, during this pandemic, in Malaysia, because we have some people who are, from the countryside. They are they stay very deep in the, in the jungle somewhere, because we have native people here. So they don't have the internet connections. So because of this pandemic, we are using more of an online learning. So it's quite a challenge for them to take part in the learning experience now, since they don't have the gadgets, they don't have the connections. Yeah, so I find that is really challenging for us as teachers to, to reach out to them during this pandemic, because we don't want these students to be left out. So yeah, and our government has been very active in, in giving more supports in terms of the connection to the internet and the gadgets, and also now we have the education television, so that if even if they don't have internet, at least if they have television, they can still take part in learning in my country. Yeah,
That's nice. Yeah, it was great talk, and
Yeah, I'm very glad to share this idea with you. With you.
Yeah, it was a great discussion. I was so impressed.
You know, it's the questions that prompt us to discuss this topic.
Okay, welcome back, everybody.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, something happened. Oh my gosh, level thing happened. I don't know what happened, but okay. So I wanted to have a sharing, but I think the time is to be finished, so I will skip that.
Yeah. For the sharing part, maybe we can do like a silent sharing for now
Yeah, that's
because
right.
of the time. So what we want you to share in the chat is everyone, can you type one education philosophy or important thing as a teacher from your speaking partner that impressed you, or do you want to, practice that? You want to take that as your philosophy next time? So just one thing. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. So I will give you, let's say, 2 minutes to write.
Yeah. I think you can just write in the chat while Taka go through with the closing today.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, so I will do the closing, but you can continue writing those chats. Okay. So, okay, announcement, and then okay here. So, wait here. Okay, the third, I think fourth reflection activity will be 17th April. And important point is it's morning. It's morning. So Malaysia 9:30, Japan 10:30. So yeah, don't miss this opportunity if you want to come in. And then this is a time difference because of the Ramadan in Malaysia. Yeah, this is really feeling some different culture. So it's a really good opportunity. So if you want to come, please take note of this schedule. And also, we are having online, which is like Facebook, and also this is the feedback, right? Feedback form. This is the feedback form so that you can write down your opinion and things. And Atika, actually, I have another sharing. A little bit short one.
Good. Can anyone not talking, please mute your mic so Taka can do his announcement. Thank you.
Yep. So here, actually, from Japan side, Toru and Taka is planning to have some international project-based learning. So which means Toru, he's not here today, but he's really good at designing project-based learning. And then I will collaborate with him. So we will have project-based learning and internationally. So we are searching for some people who is teaching 5th grade. So if you know somebody or, oh, I am the person who is teaching. If you feel that, then please let me know or let Atika know. Then we may seek and explore any possibility that we can work together. We have quite clear vision that what we want to do. So actually, you can write down or you can collaborate or you can add some idea onto what we think. So please let me know if you have somebody who is teaching 5th grade or if you are teaching.
Maybe you want to share with other people also what age is 5th graders, because we don't use the same term here in Malaysia.
5th, so it's gonna be how old? 11 years old? Around, yeah, around 11, 10 or 11 years old.
So plus minus 10 or 12 years old will do, right?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, so if you know, please let me know. I would appreciate. Okay, finally the photo time. So okay, let's take a photo and I will share on the Facebook or any chat on our group. So be smile and be ready for the picture. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you very much, everyone. Have a good rest.
Yep. So next session will be here 17.
Happy Ramadan.
Happy Ramadan.
Happy Ramadan.
Thank
Happy
you.
Ramadan.
See you guys in 2
everyone.
weeks, okay?
Good night, Sunny-san. Good night, everyone.
See you,
Good night, everyone. See you again.
Everyone, bye-bye.
Good afternoon, Paloma.
Good night, Mr. Taka.
Thanks. Bye.
See you again. Bye.
Good night, everyone.
Yeah.
Oyasumi.
Paloma, thank you very much for coming.
Thanks. Bye bye. See you. See
Yeah.
you soon.
Yeah, see you again, Paloma.
Otan Jovi, Otaka.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you.
Bye, Sanai. Bye, CK.
Bye.
See you soon.
Bye bye.